Oh, this, you're wondering about that? Oh, it's okay, don't worry about that. I'm perfectly fine. See, what happened is that I went to Antarctica and I saw the wall, and the Illuminati, they found out and tried to assassinate me. However, they didn't really consider how thick my brain is, of how many wrinkles there is. So the bullet actually just deflected off. Yeah, it still hurt, like, it still really hurt. But all I just remember is yelling at him, "Motherfucker!" Hello YouTubers out there, welcome back to Jordan YT, and I've got a bit of a different video for you guys, because today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm not going to say kind of the same, because that's Burn Pig's little slogan, that's Seth Bycack's little slogan. But yeah, we're doing something different. But anyway, Facebook, Instagram, Google, Apple, TikTok. What do these all have in common? They're essentially social media, except for two of them are kind of multi-billion platform. But yeah, anyway. They're tied into social media, and they're tracking our every movements from app to app, site to site, relaying that data, selling that data off to pretty much advertisers, buying that data up, sucking all of our meaning through, trying to keep us on the apps because that's how they make money. But today, I'm gonna solve that for myself, and this is gonna be the first time for me taking a bit of a dive. So, what I've recently bought is a phone. But not any phone. Well, it's a normal phone by today's standards. I would say it's an old, it's probably about a year or two old. That's how old it is. So it's not too old, but it's still relevantly new. So I have looked into trying to actually do this because what I'm doing today is de-googling myself, or at least de-googling my phone, specifically this phone, the Pixel 5 that's in here. You're probably wondering, I can't exactly fully de-Google because, you know, we've got this YouTube channel with a Google account, and so we can't exactly do that, sadly, but that's fine. I mean, so long as I can keep it tied down to my PC and I can just install whatever VPNs and other you know, things that can bounce me around the web just to kind of keep my data safe. So we can control that. But what I'm mainly doing is because I am sick and tired of the targeted ads. I am sick and tired to the wall. What I mean by targeted ads is that I might say a certain phrase word, like Prime, TikTok, or maybe even a certain product, maybe if I'm looking for a display monitor, or a LCD, a top camera monitor, or a new microphone, for instance. Don't need one, but yeah, good idea. Yeah, guess what? I might even not have my phone on me. It might just be some other accounts that are logged in for a device that's near me. And all of a sudden, when I go back to my devices, I'm getting ads for those. I've looked into the amount of data that Facebook, bloody Google, and Apple collect. It is ridiculous amounts. It is insane. So that's what we're gonna do today, because I've had enough. I need a knife. I should have one on me, but I never do. Alright, so I have bought this refurbished Google Pixel 5, pretty much in mint condition, I would describe it as. Might have been open box, but it's either as new or I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I brought it from a company called PhoneBot here in Australia, so definitely be I don't think I'll be doing a review because this is a Nord from the broad kind of thing I don't really do. So yeah, but if anything, I honestly might buy from them again, who knows. So, oh, okay. Wow, okay. Another thing I've wanted to do is oh my god, that's thin as, wow. I mean, I need to stick a case on it. Oh my god. Oh, that is so thin. Oh, I like how small it is. Another thing is too, is that number one, I really want to go back down to a smaller phone. I came from an S7 to the fucking, oh my god! That is insane! And this has got a case on it, but holy god, there's that, wow. This is not new technology. There are thin stuff out there, but oh my god, I can't believe it. When I brought the Note on my service plan that I got from my telecom provider, I hate this thing, by the way, because of just how unwieldily big it is and just a piece of crap it is. Because Samsung keep bloating down their software with updates that actually cripple the phone all the time. Do you have any idea when I figured that out how annoyed I was? Anyway, that's another discussion for another day. I'm just in awe of how thin this is, but also how small. It just feels like a normal phone. This feels like a fucking tablet. Even though I'm looking into a tablet, but yeah. This is the Google Pixel 5. This is the Google Pixel 5. No, I think it's just the 5, regular 5. Yeah, it was just the 5. Now you're probably thinking, hey Jordan, if you want to de-Google yourself, why the hell would you get a Pixel phone? Aha, good question. The reason why I'm going with the Pixel is because one, it's easy to de-Google. It's pretty much unlocked from the get-go. It's pretty friendly to actually unlock and install other like OS operating systems onto it, such as Calyx and Graphene, Lineage if I really wanted to as well. And yeah, even though it's made by them, it's kind of like spitting them in the face for collecting all my data, so yeah. And funny enough, Google don't do anything suspicious with it. It's literally just a normal Android phone. They don't put a chip in it or whatever. They're doing that with the Google 6, so like I know people have de-Googled that a little bit and gone through it. But yeah, anyway, so now what am I actually going to be doing for de-Googling? Well, number one, let's actually power this phone on if it's got any charge. I've pretty much been looking into this for a long time, and essentially I'm actually going to attempt to... This is already set up. Wait, what? 12? Wow, I'm kind of glad that it's set up, ready to go. Whose data is here, by the way? Where's settings? This is my first time using actual Google OS, so I'm gonna completely yeet off this system, by the way. So Google, if you're listening, I'm just gonna check. Okay, so it's definitely got no account, so it's just unlocked, ready to go. Okay, well that's cool. I don't have to go through the setup process. Wow, I like this. This is so much better than bloody like, it's decently bright. Like, it gets dim, but like, nice and bright. I actually like this. Oh, wait, I need to put it in my pocket. Oh my god, it just disappears. I am like over the moon just how thin. It's weird, like I've gone for a bigger size. Now I'm going back to just normal size. Oh, the camera. Oh. Whoa. Okay, I see what they mean by the cameras now. The color reproduction is amazing. Oh, okay, so we just get a normal main sensor and then a 2x zoom. Do we get digital after that? Yep, we do. It does fall apart. And then an ultra wide. And then there's my ugly shot. Oh my god, the detail. I mean, it's just Google's like camera algorithm like pasting in the set, because like the raw camera looks like garbage. It's just like Google algorithm, like they're like camera algorithm actually doing stuff. Whoa. That looks so good. Well, I guess I see what people are hyping out about of the actual line. Yeah, I know. Anyway, enough gawking. Time to de-Google. I like this actually. To the computer. Alright, we're probably gonna turn off this light because you guys need to see me. One direct style. Fuck! Ah! No, it's all falling apart! I hate these lights. Chaos on set! Chaos on set! I'm using Google USB driver to de-Google their own phone. Ah, poetic justice. Alright, thank you to I am Ricky 363 subscribers, mate. Thank you so much for this, even though you posted this on 1st of December 2020. So thank you for this. CalyxOS doesn't really have this on how to actually, because even though if you get an unlocked phone pretty much, it's still technically locked by the OEM, being Google. I am now basically unlocking it myself, brute force, and yeah, thank you to this guy, I am Ricky. So yeah, shout out to him. You're an awesome brother. For helping me pretty much unlock the phone, because yeah, in the CalyxOS instructions, it doesn't really state that pretty much. It just assumes that your phone is already unlocked, so maybe that's got to be updated, who knows. But anyway, we're going to do this. What's the next part of the instructions? Unlock bootloader. See what happens. So we went unlock bootloader, see what happens. I think it goes through like a restart cycle. So yeah, had to use a bit of a command prompt, which is honestly not too bad to use. So basically now what I've got to do is actually set it up again, go through that whole developer options again, and hopefully it picks up. And then, no. Finally, we have now the image. Thank God. Now, we're actually going to be using a completely different method than from Calyx. We're actually going to be doing this command line style, because honestly, the fucking yeah, the shit in yeah, it's just kind of a pain, a nightmare. Ugh. All right, so command line has found the OS. All right, so we just hit enter for now. All right, so the device is off. We've gone into fast boot, and it appears to be rebooting into okay. Okay, flashing portions made, flashing portion modium. All right, system boot, writing boot, extracting, writing. I feel like I'm like, there's anything here, but yeah, like we're still writing stuff, and we're in fast boot. So I'm gonna let that do its thing. 3 out of 4. So I guess it's doing more things. Anyway, so this appears to be writing. Oh, here we go. Android fast boot, product name Redfin. All right, so it's flashing. Okay, please use volume down keys on device to lock bootloader. Do not lock bootloader. Lock bootloader. The device is loading a different operating system. Hey, all right, yes. Oh my god. All right, sweet. Oh, and it's got everything here. Mwah. It's got it. Oh, it's got Redfin platform tools. Oh, perfect. So I imagine this is booting up. I don't think we need this anymore. But thank you to Mike the Tech Savvy for showing me this. Pretty much, I'm gonna leave both links of who I use to actually do this. Oh, CalyxOS! Yes! Oh my god, yes! Alright, let's get started with this. So, yeah, thank you to, who's it? Mike the Tech Savvy? Yeah, if anything, if you're doing this, even though he was using a Pixel 3, I pretty much just transferred the same instructions to a Pixel 5, and it worked. It worked like a treat. So, yeah, that made a lot more sense. Watch later. No. That made a lot more sense than, like, fucking Calyx's shit. Because, like, there's, like, steps and instructions there that just didn't match. And I was like, why the hell is this? So, yeah, thank you to Mick the Tech Savvy. Also, hardreset.info, and I am Ricky. You guys pretty much were there when Calyx wasn't. This is so cool. I'm actually really happy. I'm really happy that I was able to actually do this because, wow. So here's the thing. I'm not, if anything, I still need to pay off this phone with Telstra, but as soon as I do, I'm yeeting off Telstra and then going on to some other, like, better, like, service provider in terms of, like, actual price for what we're getting. Because, like, yeah, Telstra is, restore apps and data. If you have backup your last Calyx phone, you can restore it. Nah. Done. Whoa! Wow, this feels snappier. Alright, done. We're fucking done. We have successfully booted into Calyx. Now, I'm going to be using this for the next couple of weeks. I'm going to tell you my little adventures I'm going to have with this in terms of, like, getting around with Calyx, completely de-googling how I'm going to get around stuff like that. I've already come up with 2 solutions of apps that I really need, like my banking and Spotify. I've already come up with 2 solutions on how to get around that. But yeah, I'll leave that all for last video. Right now, I'm going to go daily drive this as my... Fuck, that fingerprint's quick. I'm going to go daily drive this as my new phone because, oh my god, I feel free. Like, just ditching this already, I feel free. It's amazing. Now, do I recommend you get CalyxOS or even consider de-googling yourself? It's really like a life choice. I'd recommend, I'm gonna leave this question for the next video for when I'm actually gonna go, because I'm actually gonna talk more about it and actual use cases of it. But at the moment, like, it was a bit of a hassle to set up. Like, it's completely new to me. This is my first time doing it. Like, first time successfully actually doing it. It was easy, I'd say. Like, I had to do a bit of searching to find some other ways because fucking Calyx, because Calyx guide itself was definitely off, was not working. So there's definitely workarounds that you can find and all the rest of it. So I don't know if I would recommend it because, like, I haven't, like, in terms of installing, it's not too bad once you find other ways around it. if you really, really want to do it, and you just surprise all the benefits. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that question for next video, because like I really need to actually like dive in with the software, use it day to day, and get a real idea of what it's actually like. But other than that, that's gonna be it for this video. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please click the links and annotations for more videos that I've done. Like, comment, and subscribe today. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.